Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back today with another daily crypto update. Today we are experiencing a great day for cryptocurrencies as we got a huge breakout across the board, and this is basically a continuation of the move that started just a day or two ago. Like I mentioned in my previous video, we got a double bottom formation and I said that we were going to move higher from there. I predicted it pretty much to a T. A lot of people said that I was overreacting, but I was right once again. And if you want to learn how I'm able to make these predictions, my trading strategies and techniques, and my knowledge and experience, that's what my technical analysis master course is for. And in fact, I wanted to celebrate this cryptocurrency bull market revival by giving you all the chance to get 70% off the course. Now, it's going to be a very limited amount of discount codes available, and the discount code will be TRT70. That's actually going to save you over 70% off the course, and you're going to get it for only $297, right? Keep in mind that this saves you $700 for free, right? The normal price of the course is normally $1,000, just a bit under $1,000, and you're getting this for $297. This is a compilation of all my years of trading experience and knowledge. So you have a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. There's no reason why you wouldn't give this a try. If you're interested, link to that in the description of this video. Keep in mind to use code TRT70 at checkout to get that 70% off discount. And with that being said, we're going to jump into the update here. So over the past 24 hours, as you can see, a lot of cryptocurrencies up around 10% here. We're going to cover everything in more detail during our technical analysis section in just a second, but we do have a lot of news that I wanted to cover, a lot of bullish news, and that is one of the reasons why we got such a huge jump today, right? We got a series of good news, and we have the technicals that are set up right. So a lot of the move that has to do today specifically is due to the fact that there's a big amount of institutional interest coming in, and we got some confirmation of that. So first off, BlackRock, which is a huge institution, is now eyeing Bitcoin futures. And as you can see here in this article, the markets did in fact react to the increased institutional interest, right? So just a little bit more information about that. This is basically a U-turn on BlackRock's previously critical statement towards cryptocurrency. And this is just absolutely huge, right? We're getting all these multi-billion-dollar institutions coming in and taking interest, and even are going to start, giving their clients options and investing in cryptocurrencies. Now, BlackRock isn't the only one, right? We also got Goldman Sachs that is also taking interest in cryptocurrencies, and the new CEO, David Solomon, actually said that they are looking to add Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to their portfolio. There's a Reddit comment here that says, that he's not sure when the next bull run is exactly, but it could become a big one if the institutional money starts pouring in. A lot of people agree with him. It's at the top of this post. And I personally think that what we're seeing right now is the beginning of that. So we also got a huge amount of volume today in the span of 20 minutes. And one of the people in the comment section mentioned that that was significant due to the move above $6,800 for Bitcoin, and that's when everyone FOMO'd, which I think is pretty accurate, right? That $6,800 mark was very critical because there was a lot of built-up pressure at that level. It was a big resistance level, and when we were able to get back above it, it really, put a lot of optimism back into the marketplace. Now, a little bit more news. The Coinbase vice president mentioned how institutional money in the crypto space is growing. This is yet again, what is happening right now with all these big institutions coming in. And finally, I wanted to mention that Bitcoin made its way back above its 50-day moving average. Now, this is always pretty critical in the medium term, and as you can see here, it was at around $6,700. So that's always very key as far as, getting a bit of a bull run started and a bull trend started in the medium term, right? Usually we're able to stay above the 50-day moving average for quite some time, and it's just a huge bullish signal. So with that being said, let's finally get into the technical analysis here. Just going to mention one last time my technical analysis course because these discount codes are going to sell out very quickly. So if you haven't yet, please check out the description and make sure that they're still available, and make sure to take advantage if they still are. So Bitcoin got this huge breakout above $6,800 like we said, and we can see that we basically got a parabolic move here. Same thing on the indicators. And at this point, we're basically in the middle of this range between $7,000 and our next big resistance level of $8,000. Now, we got a big move above our upper Bollinger Band, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It can be good in the sense that we can get even more of a breakout and a move higher like we did back here, right, where we just continue to move higher alongside the Bollinger Band, and that can absolutely happen again this time around. But you have to keep in mind, this is a pretty extreme move, and there is a good chance that we come back and test the breakout area, right? That's pretty common and healthy. So like we had over here, right, we got our breakout higher, and then we came back and tested that level. So keep in mind, it's something to be cautious about, that when we get these kind of extreme moves, although it is kind of understandable since we got a lot of good technicals and bullish news, you do have to be careful and realize there is a possibility that we come back and test the breakout area. With that being said, there's also a possibility that we continue running higher for multiple days here, and I think there's even a chance that we get back above $8,000 pretty soon here, which could lead to even more upside. So there's no telling exactly just yet, since this is the first big breakout day, but this could go on for several days. And we'll know by tomorrow really if we're going to get multiple days higher, or if we're going to start pulling back already to $6,800. If that does end up happening, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because it clears out that pullback early, so that we don't have to go higher and then I'll come all the way back down, right? So you have to keep positive here. And the indicators are looking great. Just a huge bull reversal here. I think this is the move that we're looking for to confirm that we're ready to start moving back towards $10,000 and above, and then going back towards our all-time highs. And it could happen pretty quickly at this point, especially with the news of a potential ETF coming in very soon here in August. So let's go ahead, take a look at Ethereum. That is moving back above $500, also very key. We also made our way out of our symmetrical triangle formation towards the upside, always a very bullish sign. And at this point, our indicators are looking great. As with the Bitcoin chart, huge amount of buying volume. This move above $500, I think, is just the beginning here for Ethereum. I think we're going to manage to break out a little bit more here, since this is just the very beginning of the breakout and we're already back above $500. So I think that over the next few days we can really move up to maybe even $600 or higher. But definitely I think that we're going to get a test of $600 within the next week or two. Let's go ahead, take a look at Litecoin, which is also doing very well here. Litecoin is trying to get back above $90, which is one of its resistance levels. As soon as that happens, I think that we're going to make a pretty quick move for an attempt at $100. And once we're able to get back above that, that's pretty much a full confirmation that we're going to start climbing higher back into that $100 range, and then on to $200, etc. So looking good on the indicators, fully continuing that uptrend. We got the Bollinger Bands expanding, huge amount of buying volume, exactly what we want to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at Nano. I'm going to cover it on the trading view charts here. Now, Nano also looking good. We are back above 40,000 Satoshis, and that is key because Nano was actually struggling to get back above that level. So I think that we're going to make an attempt to 50,000 Satoshis and so on. Let's go ahead, take a look at our next cryptocurrency, which is going to be Ripple, and see what's going on. So Ripple, unfortunately, wasn't one of the cryptos that's looking to be added on Coinbase, and some people were speculating that it was going to be one of the first altcoins to be added, but that's not the case. With that being said, it's still acting great, and we got to move above 50 cents. We've been waiting for that for 2-3 weeks here, and that was a pretty powerful move higher. So Bollinger Band's expanding, just the beginning of the breakout. Like I said, we could get a little pullback back to 50 cents, but if that doesn't happen and we start breaking out higher here with the next candlestick, I think that we're going to very quickly get back to 65 cents before facing any type of resistance. Let's go ahead, take a look at our next crypto, which is going to be Neo, and we're going to see what's going on. So taking a look at the Neo chart here on Bittrex, we can see that we still have to get back above $43 to get a big breakout. So kind of like Litecoin, it does have one more key resistance level to get back above. With that being said, it has every chance of doing so. We've got a great U-shaped bounce on the indicators and on the price. It's just a matter of 1 or 2 more green candlesticks and we'll be back above $43, and then we'll want to move back above $50. From there, it's a pretty clear path towards just climbing up that ladder and getting back towards $100. Could happen pretty quickly within the next 2 to 3 months. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next crypto, which is going to be Stellar Lumens. This is one of the cryptos that's being looked to be added on Coinbase. So we're now going to take a look at the Binance chart here and see what's going on. So Right now, Stellar Lumens got an attempt at re-entering its symmetrical triangle formation. Unfortunately, we did dip back slightly here, but I think that it is still very significant, and I even think that over the next few days we're going to get fully into our symmetrical triangle formation and really start moving towards the end of that, which is at around 4,000 satoshis. And what's interesting here is this might give a bit of a hint to what will happen with the market, right? We might get a bit more move, more of a move higher, and then some consolidation. And then we'll see from there, right? But Stellar is a good one to kind of predict what's going to happen here, I think. With that being said, it's looking good here in the short term. I do think that we're going to move higher into that symmetrical triangle formation. Let's go ahead, take a look at our next crypto, which is going to be, let's see, next up is Liske, and see what's going on. Now, Liske is actually got a very big move, tested that upper Bollinger Band. We're now back above our middle band, and really just great breakout on the RSI back above the 50 line. I think that we're going to manage to get back above $6.24 here very soon. And as soon as that happens, we have a huge gap here with not that much resistance that could really get filled in pretty quickly. So, basically from $6 to $10, there isn't that much resistance, and that could create a pretty quick move within the next 2 months, I think. Let's go ahead, take a look at our next cryptocurrency, which is going to be Cardano, one that people are definitely paying attention to today. It's doing good, and it is one that's looking to be added on Coinbase. So also has a little bit more resistance ahead at 2,500 satoshis. As soon as we get back above that, we can expect an even bigger move up to 3,000 satoshis. But looking strong nonetheless. Good buying volume, indicators steady, moving higher. Let's go ahead and take a look at our last cryptocurrency of the daily crypto update now, which is going to be IOTA. And IOTA is moving back above $1.13. That was its big resistance level. Huge amount of buying volume here. Nice bounce on the indicators. And this actually is a breakout above its downtrend line in the symmetrical triangle formation. We got our Bollinger Bands pointing higher. I think that over the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to get back to $1.50 at the very least. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.